We're live. Hello, hello. Welcome to a little stream where I'm alone, just me and my screen. A beautiful song that everyone can enjoy. Oh my god, I could subscribe to earn drops? What does that even mean? Get rewards by purchasing or gifting subscriptions. I don't have subscriptions on. Get out of here. Dismissed. You're dismissed. Okay. So right now the screen is showing blank stuff. Hi, Wealthy Aardvark. It's a solo stream tonight where I'm just screwing around. Let's make sure I have all the stuff for the channel set properly. Wasn't expecting a stream tonight. It's Friday night, and I don't have anything better to do. It is Friday night, right? Yeah. No, yeah, I usually stream on Friday nights. I understand. Today was a holiday, which was nice. But I will have Friday and Saturday streams this week. Just John is not available for this particular weekend, which is sad and tragic and sad. But we're gonna play weird little mystery puzzle games that I wouldn't inflict on him. Okay, yeah, there we go. All right. Starting with Mystery of the Malign. Basically, I went poking around at the detective tag on Steam and got a couple things. That's a key lime LaCroix. Much more key. A lot more key flavor than you get in the regular LaCroix. Let's go ahead and check how that audio balance is looking. It looks good to me. Chat, do go ahead and tell me how it sounds. What do we have here? Hi, Jack. We got a weird little mystery puzzle game. Just a warning. This thing looks ugly as hell. I've been busy all day, so I didn't see the Blue Sky stream announcement. Yeah, that's how we get you. This came out last year. Name of this investigation. Stream time. I just bought all the Poirot games. I'll be interested to hear what you think. I don't love them. I will say, but they are. I'm playing through Murder on the Orient Express with my mom right now, and it's pretty good. For that company, certainly. There's actual deduction going on. Welcome to Mystery of the Malign, the detective game that puts the investigation in your hands. The focus here is placed on collecting information, forming theories, and piecing together a large-scale narrative context. Although there is the option to attach notes in-game, the use of physical pen and paper is still recommended to keep track of general thoughts and observations. Take your time. This is a game that rewards patience and contemplation. Noted! This investigation begins with the account of an inexplicable instance of public hysteria. It could be nothing, or it could be all that is needed to keep the mind chewing for a while. Noted! Did you play Sherlock Holmes Year 1 or whatever it was called? It looks high production values, but I haven't tried it. I did. I like it. I think the individual cases are fairly fun. I don't think the open world aspect of it is super additive. I think the writing is fine. It is I'm the non-controversial statement on that studio's Sherlock Holmes output is that Sherlock Holmes Crimes and Punishment is their best game by a country mile, and Year 1, while good, does not match with that. Got it all piped down now. No, I'm happy to I like playing mystery and detective games. I like talking about them. I enjoyed it. I don't think it's a masterpiece or anything. Yeah. Pay attention. Details matter. Begin the begin. Oh, yeah. This was made in Unity, but it looked like it was made in, what the fuck? What is... Oh my God. Source. It looks like it was made in Source 1. If not Quake 3. Alright. Ooh, look at David. Ooh, David has a disease of the polygons.
Christopher, didn't this whole thing seem a little too straightforward?
Since when is that a problem?
Hey, it just seems she's a little too easy to track down. I don't want to find myself lured into another secret gang war or some honeypot death trap.
What? You think someone's trying to deceive us?
And you don't? Well, that's just fantastic. And here I was counting on your sense of self-preservation.
It's always a possibility. But have you got a single reasonable cause for this suspicion of yours, David? ... Just a hunch, then.
Someone's always wanting to fuck you over. You just don't know it yet.
You've been wrong before.
And it only takes one right guess to save both our lives. If I'm right, you owe me a beer.
I'll make sure to forget that. Christopher, you're droll, man. You, ha. Sorry.
You? Ah, that'll be a first.
Let's ask our man David about some gossip.
You know something? This town isn't close to half as criminal as I expected.
Bridgeboro, a major city of moderate size in the interrate of Langham. It is situated along the Adel River and is known primarily for its historical sites and furniture industry. I paid $14 for this video game. It's nowhere near as big as Truark, or dense, or corrupt. Truark, the most populous city in the interrate of Vanderwall and on the western Isolinian coastline, Truark is an international hub for finance, culture, commerce, industry, and most infamously, crime. It is also my hometown. Oh, I should be reading these in my Christopher voice. It is also my hometown. Were you hoping there would be trouble?
It's a little too still to not be suspicious. I like danger when I can see it. Are we done here? 10 Libs says she's not home.
The Liber is the official, centrally issued currency of the Isolinian Sovereign. Boy, someone played some disco, huh? And one of the 4 prime currencies of the international monetary apparatus. The purchasing power of 1 Liber is 2.1 loaves of bread. I want to see what we can find out from her. If it's just a false alarm, we're dropping it. Oh, we can ask more questions about 311 Paradone Street. Figured out a way
in yet?
It should be no problem.
Imagine she's not home. Would that be so bad?
Give me all your thoughts on Shelley Clarkson. It's currency conversion time. That's right, Vin.
How are you so sure about this? You hear one incident report and you immediately jump on it like it's selling out.
I'm not sure about anything. That's why we're here. Look at it like this. If it's something we've seen before, then the case is over in 5 minutes. No time wasted.
And if it's not?
Then you and I both have something exciting to look forward to. All right. And that was our conversation with David, our friend. Let's investigate a rock. Clicking the rock wasn't it. Ah, it wasn't a rock. It was a scrawled note. Rollins, you're a dang bastard. Stop hanging your socks out on something. But it wasn't a rock.
There's still unfinished work here.
Use eater. Yes, now you tell me. All right. New mailboxes will be here on 2910. And a reminder that I'm still waiting for Rowland's share of the payment. Another inspection for mold and bugs coming up on 12/11. They're going to be needing access to one apartment on each floor, so it'd be Shelley and Cherney this time. Okay, so 20. Okay, so this is. It's Europe. Okay, so new mailboxes will be here on the 10th of October, and they're looking for mold and bugs on the 12th of November. Okay. Could all point and clicks benefit from the 7th guest bug-eyed skull cursor? Absolutely, Neil. Absolutely. Undeniably. Call back the guy. The new mailboxes are all messed up, and only Cherney is in the right place. I'm hoping you can get this sorted within the week before some mix-up with the mail happens. Okay. This mailbox is labeled Clarkson. This mailbox is labeled Cherney. This mailbox is labeled Rowlands. And this mailbox is labeled Wilkes. A number 1 is written on it in marker. Okay. Yeah, where's the weird cake? Hey, puppy. Solutions. The answer slot needs to be filled with the correct inputs in order to be solved. Individual answers may be clear to you even if you are still missing key information or the case pieces needed to fill out the whole section. Got it. This is the address of Shelley Clarkson, but it is unclear which of the apartments she lives in. It should be a simple task to figure out which resident corresponds to which buzzer. So, not this one. This is Rowlands. C, with a dot, could be Clarkson, could be Cherney. And that's apartment 2. How are we? Dinner. Dinner was a bowl of cereal. We had Indian food for lunch, and it was very filling. I've been peer pressured to watch Pluribus. It's good. It is good. I've still only watched the first 2. Was watching a streamer that said her and her mom made the weird cake when she was a kid, then found a photo to back it up. It was very sweet. Oh, that is sweet.
That's sweet. That's real fucking sweet right there, yeah.
We better talk to David about this shit.
Hey, man, what are we thinking?
Okay, he has no... You have nothing new for me, man. Hi, Elig. Weird gravestone and all. I'm having Indian tonight. Woo woo. More like pluributts. Okay. Alright, so let's see. Rowlands is up there hanging their socks out of there. So this must be the upper floor? Call back the guy. The new mailboxes are all messed up, and only Cherney is in the right place. Wilkes is at number 1. New mailboxes. They're going to be needing access to one apartment on each floor, so it will be Shelley and Cherney this time. Okay, so Shelley and Cherney are on different floors. Carol does have the heart of a hater. You're not going to make her be happy. Okay, so... So this is Cherney or Clarkson. I just don't want to pay for Apple TV. I get it. If they didn't have a Vince Gilligan show, I wouldn't have. The door's locked. God damn it. Okay, so Wilkes... What does it mean that they're out of order? They don't have numbers on them. The new mailboxes are all messed up, and only Cherney is in the right place. Why would they have to be in a right or wrong? Plex is a good way to pirate media. It's like a server. All right, everybody, help me figure this out. It's so difficult to try to figure out. Okay. Waiting for Rowland. New mailboxes will be here on 29th. And remember, I'm still waiting for Rowland's share of the payment. Everybody hates Rowlands. Another inspection for mold and bugs. So Shelly and Cherney are on different floors. Cherney's mailbox is in the right place. I don't know what that means. I don't know why a mailbox would be in the right or the wrong place. Milks is at 1, but that's not marked on here, so that's one of these two. That's obviously Rowlands. Somebody help me! Help me figure out this! Help me figure out this problem! So Rowlands is on 2nd floor. Nobody's helping me. It's 0451. No, it's not 0451. I'm just gonna try it. And then, because I'm worried that this is like, am I supposed to know a thing about how? The arrangement of the apartment is now clear. It appears that apartment 3 is... I got it right through guessing. All right, that's not a great start. Yes? Afternoon, Miss Clarkson. A friend of yours sent us to help with your problem. Can you buzz us in? Oh, wait, hang on. Buzz. Oh, yeah, I love those door physics. Oh, you love to see it. I swear this said it was made in Unity. I don't know why they went out of their way to, like, recreate a candle. It's too dark to see. Well, light the fucking candle, dude. Alright. There's no reason to bother the neighbors about this. Sure. So she's on the left, right? Because Rowlands is over here. Stop hanging your socks out in the window to dry. I can't open the windows anymore because of that smell. It's become unbearable. This Rowlands guy is a real... When does Granny start chasing you? That's a great question, Neil. And the answer is right fucking now. Dot, dot, dot. Dot, dot, dot. What? What is it? Is this Shelly Clarkson? Yes? No. Wait. Just hold on a minute. Which friend sent you here exactly? I hate to start off on the wrong foot, miss, but the truth is we found you on our own. The thing is, we had to find you. I know of your incident, a problem we should be able to help you resolve. What do you want from me, Sob? We have reason to believe you could still be in danger. In fact, it's fortunate for all of us no one else has made their way here already. Why should I even listen to all this? Because you're going to have much bigger problems than us if we don't get this taken care of. Dot, dot, dot. You must have some mistake. There's no proof and no one even remembers me. I just need a few days here and it'll be like it never happened. Just leave. Leave. This guy does look like Stonks with hair. That's a good point. You have no proof. Just go away. Hold on. I have an item menu. I don't even know about my item menu. Ooh, piss jar. A versatile pocket knife. Its utility only goes as far as one's creativity. This particular knife originates from a dingy, cramped corner shop on Lawrence Street. My old but trusty lighter. I carry this around to light my cigarettes, though not during an investigation. The need to smoke only seems to come around when the mind is idle. Also, we didn't know how to animate that. A clipping of an article reporting a recent incident. The clipping was taken from this morning's edition of the Bridgeboro Daily. It appears to be worth following up on.
Public freakout in Greenwich. An unpleasant situation has been reported, which took place last evening at around Penrose side, specifically by the local museum. The occurrence seems to be the result of an emotionally insecure woman accidentally being locked inside the museum grounds after closing hours. She reportedly ran away screaming. Eyewitnesses refused to provide details, but one local resident has identified the woman as one Shelley Clarkson. This of course, is only one of many such cases, and once again brings attention to the something ineffectiveness of our education.
What are we playing? We're playing Mystery. What the fuck is this called? Mystery of the Malign? Mystery of the Malign, yes. We're playing Deus Ex, yes. Hold on, can I light this fucking candle now? I just want to light the candle so I can read that poster. Light the candle. Light the candle. Burn. Burninate. That's true cottages. It won't let me burninate. I voted for a Pluribus watch party. Yeah, that's great. Look, when the John's away, I do stupid bullshit that only appeals to me and not to any of you. You have no proof, just go away. Can I talk to David?
Hey, man, what are we thinking?
We're not thinking anything. Okay, so how do I watch Pluribus on Mondays in a big bed with my wife. I mean, I do have proof. I have a clipping of an article reporting a recent incident. Dear video game, how do I use the proof? How are you so sure about this? You hear one incident report and you immediately... Sorry, that's not him.
How are you so sure about this? You hear one incident report and you immediately jump on it like it's selling out.
I'm not sure about anything. That's why we're here. Look at it like... Okay, we already did this. Okay. We already had this. We already talked about this. Peeps watching The Chair Company. Yeah, I've been working on The Chair Company. I've been working my way through a little bit of the old Chair Company. No reason to bother the neighbors. Yeah, no, I get it. Can I equip things? Can I stab door? There, okay, I can equip things. Okay. By double clicking them. And obviously that means I need to go do that, but what I'm actually gonna do is light this fucking candle. Yeah!
Keep with the times. You could be missing something important. Be sure to tune into your news regularly.
That was so fucking worth it, everybody. Alright. Yeah, definitely give David move physics that block me from walking up the stairs. That's definitely what we want to do. Okay. I guess I slipped it under the door. What's that? Oh. What can you do? Wait, you're not from the police? If you even try, I can call them right now. No, you won't. If you had the slightest trust they could help, you would have called already, and you wouldn't have opened that door. You know what they do with individuals like you. Is this game, like, from 2003 or just made to look like one? This game was published last year.
Hey, we might have saved your life just now. You don't know what sort of loons are out there looking for you.
We don't know either. It's why we'll need your assistance.
And if you're looking to kill me and throw me in some...
Sorry, that's not her voice. God, I'm really messing up the voices. And if you're looking to kill me and throw me in some ditch. If we wanted you dead, you would be already. You're an easy target. You realize that.
We're not here to hurt you if what Christopher's saying isn't getting that across by any chance.
And what is it that you do, exactly? You know how Derry keeps dropping Shawshank references every ep? I want Carol to pass a Saul bench. Yeah, but they can't because they're in different universes. We don't want to bore you with the specificities of our line of work, Miss Clarkson. Or scare you half to death, much more likely. Now, can you tell us what has happened in your own words? I understand you must have been at the Goddard Public Museum. Museum? Yes, at the museum. It was dark. I was jumped, attacked. He could have killed me. Oh, of course. Yeah, definitely. He used a jump attack. But I don't understand. I can't understand what. It just doesn't make sense. I'm not even sure what happened. He came out of nowhere, and then he was gone. He was going to kill me. Can't you understand? All right, just take it easy. You can use the time to collect your thoughts on our way to the night at the museum. Wait, no. We do have to get going. The earlier we start, the better. No, I'm staying right here. It's too much. Outside. Is the Derry Show good? Rodrigo, if only someone had so far written 4 1,500-word essays discussing that topic. You know? What if, right? No, I'm staying right here. It's too much outside. Usually I'd agree, but whoever came after you might already know your whereabouts. Right now, the last thing you want to find out is what would happen if you were to be left here alone. You're coming with us. You're safer in public than you are anywhere all alone. Is someone coming for me? It's possible. This is just a precaution. I'll be waiting downstairs with the car. Just let's get going. Poke at things in this woman's house. Dry flower petals on the ground. What's your gimmick for Duckstream this year? I don't have one. I never have gimmicks. I simply do what I must. No need to go down there. Expensive looking Wainwright TV set. No Vizio system. I don't know what the fuck that means. Doors are closed. There's a strong smell of perfume hanging over the dresser. Old soundscape. It's been moved around a lot and carelessly. Brutal. Nothing of interest in here. Nothing of interest in here. Not a lot in here. Stocked enough for just one person. Cooking books, travel guides, and drama novellas. Based on their condition, they don't appear to have been read much. Beat Sifu using the Donkey Kong bongos, please. No Sifu. Bad memories. Oh. Is this some sick joke? Are you helping me or not? I just want some fucking gossip, lady. Everyone's mad at Rowlands. I wanted to hear about it. Right now, the last thing you want to find out is what would happen if you were to be left here alone. You're coming with us. You're safer in public than you were... Okay, we already had this conversation. That's where I live, yes. We're standing there. I don't see why it had to be me. Ooh. What about your relations? What about them? Do you have any family in Bridgeboro, Miss Clarkson? They're from the city. I just don't want to talk about it. A waitress. I called in sick. Good. We have got work to do. Anyone there you don't get along with? No, out of the question. ... I haven't done anything to anyone. I want this to be over. ... Never mind. Alright, so there's flower petals on the floor. Right. Assault in the night. What took place and who was involved? At the museum grounds, we don't have this information with the intention of nothing, scaring her away, robbing her, consuming her, helping her, raping her, blackmailing her, abducting her, killing her, or possessing her, pranking her, or befriending her. Oh, we don't have this information. And we don't have that information. So, Case scene sections opened to. On the evening of the 5th of November, someone or something caused Shelley Clarkson to go into a historical shock at the Goddard Public Museum. It's true. That does seem to be the case.
Well, you got what you came here for?
I think we have something on our hands. It's enough to be worth the afternoon at least. Looks like we're heading for the museum. We'll pick up M and Vigo on the way. Oh no, I've already used my Vigo voice.
Weird place for an accident like that.
But is the location deliberate or is it random?
I always bet on deliberate.
All right, let's go have a night at the museum. Hell yeah, I got an achievement for that.
So, I think it was aliens. Do you think it was aliens?
I think we don't know absolutely anything to draw conclusions yet.
Right. I think about it some more.
It doesn't feel right being here. For now, I need you to point us to the scene of the circumstance. It was down the path somewhere, beside the big paved area. Someone jumped me. I could have been killed. I'm not going back there again. The park is too much for my nerves.
Hey, lady, no need to get so worked up. There'll be a nice alien for all we know.
What? Just stick with my wife for now. I'll come find you when we have questions. Try not to take her too literally, for your nerves' sake. That's my wife.
That's my dog. That's Vigo. Oh
my god. There's no duck button for me to look closer at Vigo. Wait, there's a zoom in. Yeah, there's a Vigo. Oh, what a boy. What a good boy. What a good boy. Lead canisters. It remains to be seen if we'll need any. What the fuck is this game? Never know when a vial or two might be useful. You have acquired an item, as indicated by the notifier icon. The item has been placed into your luggage. To access item menu, use I. Oh yeah, we got 2 piss jars. This is a very aesthetic game. It does have aesthetics.
This is Mr. Mole.
Lost. Follow these simple steps. 1. Don't panic. Losing a hold of your senses isn't helpful. Stay concentrated and take it slow. Think before you start running around in all directions and lose track completely. 2. Find your bearings. Take note of your surroundings. Have you familiarized yourself with the area? Keep your eyes open for landmarks, materials, and signs of potential danger. 3. Dig deeper. We Mole Scouts know to think twice before we take a thing for granted. Don't stare at the surface, always start digging. Those shiny red berries might be poisonous, while that crooked tree, well, it might make for good shelter. Mr. Mole says,
always bring the necessities when out in unknown areas.
I can only assume David stole this book from somewhere on our road to Bridgeboro. All things considered, it contains some decent insights. The ARC Reader's scanner is getting a reading that is very slightly above the baseline. Okay, so are we Paranormans? I don't know enough to leave. I think we must be Paranormans. Right? Like Paranormans Activity? A worn-looking Westland. Alright, well, let's talk to our wife a little bit more.
Brad? You know, Chris, I'm suddenly feeling the black light and King River and the same top aboard and all that.
The Black Lighthouse, a Drama novel from the previous century written by E. Roberts. It is regarded as a classic by literary circles and the Department of Education alike. The story follows the generational struggles of a family inhabiting the only village in the vicinity of the titular lighthouse during the early 1500s. Kane Ripper, a widely known fictional character serving as the antagonist for the contemporary horror movie series Night of the Ripper. Is there some kind of common element that bridges the two?
Well, the Black Night Hour gets compared to Last Rites, which I watched eating the same kind of chips I ate while watching Saturday of the Sunset, where Dan Sefton stars, and he's also Kane Ripper. They feel connected, but they're not really kind of. Isn't it funny how our brain does that sometimes?
Riveting stuff, Em. My wife, I break her out of the asylum every morning and put her back in it every night.
Got anything on the murder yet?
There was no murder, and watch the alarmist language around Shelley. I don't know if I can say yet there's any real threat here at all, to be honest.
Well, but there was some danger if we go quickly said something wrong. I don't know.
You do know dogs can't do that.
What I wouldn't do for a dog that can tell the future. I'll keep concentrating. Maybe I'll catch the brainwave. They told me she nearly got scoopered.
It could be a lot of things. I don't have any confirmation she was targeted, but it's better to keep her safe than be sorry. Hi, Josiah. I'll need to see if anyone else was here last night.
If I were sneaking up on someone, then I'd just whack her on the head. Much cleaner, I think.
Let's not hang around here any more than we have to. Please. Now, Miss Clarkson, can you remind me where the attack happened? It was down the path somewhere. I can't remember exactly. Was Christopher? Christopher's a man. Besides the big paved area. All right, I'll need you to answer any questions as accurately as you can. The information you provide could be crucial to getting to the bottom of your problem. I'll try. About that night, can you tell me what happened? I was grabbed. He grabbed me and twisted my arms. I started screaming and I got away, but the gates were locked. How did you get in? They were unlocked when I got here, but I waited, and they must have closed. Waited for what? I'd rather not say. It's not important. I want to know something else. Okay, they're letting me repeat the questions. How do you get them locked? Someone came down and unlocked it. Can't you give a description? I didn't see and I don't want to remember. Do you at least remember which gate? I don't know. What does it matter? It was one of the gates. There were people and I just wanted to disappear. I want to know something else. I'm not sure. It was dark. I wasn't thinking about the time. It was late when I got home, 9 or 10. All right. I think that's all. Oh, I was being held. I was screaming and he let go. Just like that? Oh, someone called out. That's right. Not from the garden. It was from somewhere above. The building. There was a loud bang. You've stumbled upon a case piece. Case piece has been logged in your case notebook to access case notebook. Use tab. Let her talk. I ran. The guy or whoever it was, he didn't come after me. He disappeared. And I banged and I screamed. People came to watch me and they talked and talked and talked. I want to forget. But I got out and I took off straight for home. I don't want to know anything else. Those were all the things I wanted to know. Can you tell me about your attacker? A man, I think. A shadow. It was too dark. He just appeared out from the hedge. I couldn't break free when I got grabbed. Did he hit you or pull out some weapon? He tried to put something in my mouth. What would that be? I don't know. Felt like some dead animal. I spat it out, of course. I screamed as hard as I could. I don't know if someone saw me. I don't care. I ran for my life. Did someone see you leave? Lots of people. Too many. I was banging on that gate. And someone came to unlock it? I didn't see who. I wish everyone could just forget. What about the someone who shouted and interrupted the attack? Any idea who that might be? A man, I think, but I would have remembered if it sounded familiar. Like a slap to the face. When it scared me, that's when I knew I was still alive and on the ground. I scrambled to my feet and went for the hedge. Was it close? Far away? Close? Yes. No, wait, but it was so loud. Maybe it was. It wasn't too far. Got my heart to my throat. Do you have any recollection of what it sounded like? Wooden. Metallic. Thunder, I think. Maybe it was metal. No. Could be something blew up. Okay. I know I'm being silly with the voices, but we are getting a picture of what happened here. The case notebook is your main tool in keeping track and solving the pieces of the case. It's split into 3 main parts. The case overview, the case scenes log, and the case pieces log. The case pieces log is where you will find all the persons, locations, and other clues encountered during the investigation. Use the filter options to narrow down the list to specific log entries. Okay. Pieces of me. Okay.
Investigator. A metal trash can.
S. Meet me by the museum tonight after closing time. I'll be at the small plaza. Make sure you're not seen. I am eagerly awaiting.
Old and musty smelling paper, but it shows no wear from the elements. I pick it up. What's our goal here? Our goal is to investigate the mystery. We're running down a dream. Working on a mystery. Drag marks and imprints of large boots. Large boots. Imprints of shoes, medium, large size. Oh, we've opened a new case scene section. Great. Likely boots worn by someone at least somewhat heavy, but not necessarily our brother. The hedge has been deformed. Dried blood, weeks old by the looks of it. Alright. Gate is locked, no sign of a keyhole. Yeah, we're just investigating a murder, or an attack on a woman. It's not clear who we are. Imprints from something heavy with a round base. Something was moved. Yeah, someone moved the trash barrels here. Barrels full of fallen dry leaves. Barrels full of fallen dry leaves. Yeah, but someone moved the barrel. Yeah, I agree. Okay, there were 3 more barrels here, is his belief. Okay. Just gotta get out my tranquilizer rifle. Knock him out. Search everything. Some sort of dry, chalky residue. It's locked. This is what a bush looks like in this world. That's just what a bush looks like. You look at that, you think, that is what a bush looks like. Metal trash can, visibly dented in the middle. Okay. Yeah, this is me just getting it. Like, I like detective games. I like investigation games. The flowers here have been recently trampled. Wide gate, but no solid tracks. Okay. Yeah, more trampled flowers. Okay, the hedge is deformed here too. Flowers appear to have been crushed by something falling onto them. Flowers here have been recently trampled. The tracks are unclear, but the foot size could not have been very large. Hedge was deformed there. Okay, so someone likely fell over the hedge into the flower bed. Okay. Alright. Nothing over in this flower bed. Whoever fell over the edge here ran and... That's probably her. She ran and, like... The deformations presumably mark someone going through the hedge one way or the other.
Stanton tears at Wilkes over publication, Bill remarked. Over the past week, Vanderwall Governor Fred Wilkes had faced some minor but determined criticism over his statements last week regarding the currently discussed bill that is set to institute new regulations on the production and distribution of printed media. The short-lived public outcry had appeared to have all but subsided until earlier this week on Tuesday when Langham... blah, 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 blah. Okay.
It's newspaper. There's government... This is taking place in some sort of... We play Disco Elysium, so we have to have our own constructed reality. This barrel's full of fallen dry leaves. It doesn't seem like our government is nice. It seems like we have one of them bad governments that you hear about, but never experience. This is what bushes look like in this world. They look like concentric rings of textures. Sometimes they're triangles, too. Metal trash can. Another spot where a barrel has been dragged. An imprint from something heavy with a round base that has been dragged over to here. Yeah, someone did move a barrel. I don't know why. Alright, it's time to talk to groundskeeper Woody. Well, afternoon. Good afternoon. I'm looking into last night. About the big spectacle last night. You're the third or fourth bloke that's come by today. Right. Mind if you answer a few questions? I don't know if I should. That dog over there, is it yours? Yes. It's a decent tracker breed. My cousin's wife's brother had one like it. He got a name? Yes, it's Vigo. It's Vigo. Oh, after Vigo Spalding. A famous rock musician. During his golden years, Vigo Spalding became deeply ingrained into Islanian popular culture, by extension, the popular culture of numerous other world nations. No, it's from a movie. Underneath the Undertow, a nautical drama film from the 150s? Jesus. Fucking constructed realities. It tells the story of three men, Roy Marlin, James Braden, and Captain Vigo Harford, as they attempt to survive adrift in the Primadine Ocean following a shipwreck.
Just call it Europe.
Any issue if I look around? No. Unless you're having plans to ruin the greenery, that is. Have a lot of people been around the grounds today? Has the scene been interfered with or moved around since morning? Well, it's a public place. People come and go. I did sweep the paths this morning. Did you notice anything different from usual then? The earlier you were here, the better. Oh, just a whole lot of dry flowers and leaves to sweep. Didn't like it any when I found the flowers trampled. From what I hear, there was a stabbing or something. Some lady got locked in here and she must have been banging on the gate. Something awful until someone came and unlocked them. Were you still here when it happened? Oh, seems I missed it. I don't work that late. What time do you leave usually? Oh, no later than 8, really. Yesterday it must have been 7. It depends. I only heard when I came in this morning. Must be a troubled woman. Must be. It's all right. Pretty quiet on most days. I don't have business around the main floors anyhow. Oh, I don't know about that. Just heard someone ran off is all. Oh, didn't see it. I was off work before it happened. Any idea who could have been here? Well, some vagrant could have snuck in. That's happened at times. But I don't know for sure which staff was here. There's a guard on duty, but I heard it from Mr. Straum this morning. We had a whole staff meeting. Well, wouldn't say I hear much banging on the regular around here. Unless, sometimes a gate slams shut. Doesn't say much. Oh, my place of work, sir. Who has access to the property? Grounds are open to everyone during the day, unfortunately. Even that section on the other side of the building? Oh, that too. Not every week, though. Management decides. A secretive invitation. No, haven't seen it. Is it possible you could have missed it? How long would it have been here? Well, I think I'd have seen it there on the path. Well, my eyes are still good. The note says after closing time. Is it possible that means someone from the museum must have made it? Someone with access. Ah, could be. But the museum and grounds close at different times. If it was after the museum closed, the grounds are open for another few hours. Oh, they'll be gone soon enough. It won't be a problem again. That sounds like you know where they came from. That's not your concern, sir.
I knew it was the fucking barrels!
Oh, what business is it of yours? Oh, if it's not clear what happened, you might get into trouble. It's just my work, sir. I'd rather I didn't. If you tell me, I won't say a word to your management. Oh, well. I've got to move the barrels around somehow. Less noise that way. Grass grows back. Just don't tell the boss. I'll be more careful. Have any of the barrels been moved around while you're gone? No, I don't think so. Yeah, I'll ask about Dagothar's whereabouts next. Oh, don't get me started. They were fine when I left yesterday, all right? It was those darn kids again, running about the grounds. This has happened before? Well, not too often. Every few months or so. But I can't be expected to guard this whole lot from the children. Now, can I? Some darn people, I swear. Alright, that's everything we have to ask him about. Okay. I don't know how useful David is. He wasn't very useful at the other place. So we have a note. We have some specimen vials. There wasn't anything I wanted to, like, collect specimen. Oh, wait. We could collect some specimens of the dry chalky residue, couldn't we? I got a sample. Yeah. Nothing about this reminds me of anything particularly noteworthy. Fuck me, I guess. Jesus. Let's try asking Smooth McGroove over here about it. Nope, can't pocket sand him either. Alright. You're free to go. S, meet me by the museum tonight for closing. Alright, I'm gonna go ask her about that. The spank bush. Yeah, that's just the bush where everybody goes to, like, get one out. Rust mark has saturated, seeped into the concrete over a period of months or years. Yeah, so that must have been what made the loud banging noise. Oh, I can... Hatch has been deformed. Someone or something ran through the flowers going this way. Yeah. Then they jumped over the hedge and knocked over the trash can to make the loud noise. So she got pushed over here and then ran out over that way. Oh, to access the field studies. Our collection of research on obscure and unexplained matters. Very often, when conventional knowledge fails you, it might be necessary to consult the studies for information that is impossible to find otherwise. In some circumstances, these pages serve to provide a much-needed understanding of what you might or might not be dealing with. The binder contains numerous pages covering many topics. Entries will become accessible as they become plausibly relevant to the investigation. Once the subject enters the pool of probable factors, it can be used as a solution input in the appropriate context.
Diabolical trash can moving.
Identifying unnatural activity. As previously covered, reliable methods of universally detecting, I'm leaning back in my chair, and identifying all categories of elusive and anomalous subjects and phenomena have not been established at this time. Below are listed a selection of identifiers that have been determined to be the most generally consistent, but not entirely reliable. Anomalous infusion. Powerful anomalous presence and other localized unnatural phenomena can sometimes infuse our environment with unstable trace elements and charges. If other indicators have been discovered that point to the possible presence of unstable energies, caution is advised. Proper confirmation involves the collection of local materials and substances, specifically samples of the soil, plant life, and tree sap, which have proven to be the most energy absorbent. Observation of the samples with an unarmed eye and field tools have proven unsatisfactory, and advanced testing in a secure environment may be necessary. Great. All right. Weird animal behavior. Okay. Inexplicable stinks. What if every time Columbo is off screen, he's communing with ghosts? Yeah, I think he is. That's what Mrs. Columbo is. She's a collection of spirits. And mechanical, electrical instability. Okay. I got bored reading all that. Arc reader. Atmospheric raw current. Beyond the utility of the equipment, became regarded as unreliable in its application. Sensory equipment is proven capable of detecting and identifying. So this is a ghost detector. The Oceanics arc reader system should be mainly used as an area scanner. The main sensor is rudimentary but adequate for measuring the disruptive emission levels of small objects if necessary. Enough room inside dashboard to fit more equipment. Testing of the scanner gives satisfactory results. Radio antenna isn't ideal, but gets up area readings in a radius of 60 to 75 meters up to 150 meters for above average emissions. Dashboard's main sensor is most accurate when configured to 30. Okay. For some emissive objects, the arc reader gives lower and lower readings over time. Trace levels of readings sometimes mean decaying internal energy. Charged objects lose emissive properties after being discharged. When an object comes into contact with the transmissive, it retains emissive traces for a time. Any object with powerful enough emissions becomes transmissive, leaves trace energy. Alright. So there's ghosts and shit. And we have a ghost detector in our car. Oh man, I can't believe that this is running speed. Interrogation. Asking questions is the only way of getting some of the information you need. People generally have something to say on matters that relate to them. However, people are unreliable narrators. Some might be uncooperative, some might lie, some might have an overactive imagination, or could simply be confused. Hey, Vigo. Vigo appears at ease. Okay, can I turn on my... Arena is very slightly above the baseline. Can I... The reader cannot detect anything off of my goo. Okay. Doesn't want to... Let's not hang around here more than we have to. Pretty please. I'm staying where I am. I just can't do it. What are you saying? That I had something to do with this? I didn't receive any messages or anything. Are you certain you don't know anyone that could have led you out here to ambush you? No, it's not possible. Not even Fred could have gone. Fred? A boyfriend. But that was ages ago. At least 3 months. We now have... Oh, there was more stuff we could have asked. Crap. I was using the scroll wheel instead of... Crap, now we gotta go ask the gardener again. No, I wasn't dragged. Obviously, she's not looking at chat. Can't wait till there's a ghost around and it changes to Vigo is flipping the fuck out. Yes, I was in the flower beds. I must have been. He pushed me and I tripped over right into the flowers. I just couldn't get up. I thought I was done for. I only realized I was down when I got startled. This really loud bang. I got on my feet and just ran for the gate. You couldn't think of telling us that earlier? I don't know, okay? So much happened too fast. Where was the attacker during all this? He disappeared. I didn't think about it. I took the chance and took off. Yeah, okay. This just gives me the same dialogue that I have to click through point by point. Okay. Couldn't be mine. But it is odd. When I waited here that night, the ground was covered in blood. Bright red blood. But that can't be right, can it? It was dark, but I could see it everywhere. Oh, gods, I can't stand this. How is that helping? Don't show me the ground, come. The gardener? I don't know. I've never been here before.
Straum. Give me all your thoughts on Fred.
I'm telling you, I had nothing to do with this. You don't sound so sure yourself. Don't you want us to get to the bottom of this? I suppose. When was the last time that you saw Fred? There were 1 or 2 times after things ended, but that was months ago, 2 months at least. Were you on good terms? He hasn't threatened me. For me, that's like major good vibes. Can you provide a description? Normal, I guess. Dark hair, what am I supposed to say? Everyone in our world has faces made up of very basic polygons. Any detail can help. Height, age, build type, facial hair. He was taller than me and not skinny, 30 or 30-something. He had no beard. Does he have a last name? I forgot. I hate this woman. Haven't found anything that points to that yet.
What about the ICR? Did you check it?
An atmospheric raw current reader is a type of device used to measure disruptions in atmospheric currents. It has been used in the distant past to loosely and often unsuccessfully determine changes in weather patterns. The field studies contains information on this topic.
I set up the antenna.
I'll check when I can.
I had someone need to be in the flowers so bad. Oh, I don't know. And if they go wrong, that's too obvious. Burn her. Unless the notes in the ethereal manifestation could have a deepest but suppressed desires. I wonder why it does that when it dries. The turning brown thing. Imagine if you had blood that stayed red forever. You could use it to paint and so on.
My wife's fucked up, man. I got a fucked up weird wife.
God.
That's one possibility, but not much has pointed to that yet.
Urban Gardener,
Wearing the skin of a man by day as we were both clothes. Rather specific thing you mentioned. But if you ever some kind of post-running if I started to think about him after a few hours.
Or he simply left an impression on her.
Yeah, that was too.
Alright. Wait, this is your wife. Yeah, this is my wife. This is Emily. Can't you tell because I'm giving her my beautiful wife voice?
Metal trash can.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I didn't even think they'd let me in here. Fuck. Damn, there's a whole night at the museum in there, y'all.
Yeah, hello. Looking to visit the museum or,
Sure, we'll need some tickets.
All right, tickets are 1 Lieber 50 each. They're good for the whole day.
Are you sure? It says 1 Lieber on the price list, and on those tickets, they're both.
Well, actually, that's the price for elderly and children.
I don't think so. You have the lower price listed as 75 cents. All centrally regulated museums are mandated to have their prices limited to 2 categories, which I assume you are since you appear in the municipal listings. I don't expect there's a 3rd category that's being omitted, and I don't try to twist it into being the price for dogs, because I saw the no dogs allowed sign outside.
Oh, you know your stuff. Let's just call it a bit of light banter and leave it there. We meet again!
Will, you watched any good horror recently? No. Why do you ask?
Information costs money, mister. ... Hey, I'm just messing. Isn't that what they say in the movies? I didn't mean to be so thorny. You know, it's hard enough to get some decent conversation around here, even for free. An investigation? Cool! You're not from the police, are you? Are you finally shutting down the museum?
No, nothing of the sort.
Oh, I had plenty, so there was this killer out and about. Someone saw the fight from in here and then jumped in to break it up, and then I think that was it. Well, I guess the killer ran off, and there was this woman also. She had something to do with it. I wasn't here when it happened.
At what time do you leave work?
Oh, that's, oh, you mean like when I leave yesterday? Ticket counter closes at 6. I hoof it out of here as soon as I can. Usually.
Tell me about 311 Paradone Street.
What does that matter?
Fair enough.
Whoever she is, she made a big mistake coming back.
Why do you say that? This place is dead as hell. Dead end. She'll probably end up digging herself deeper into her freaking freak out. Sorry, I did her voice wrong. It's hard, man.
I mean, I haven't been here too long. It's supposed to be just a summer job, but college isn't demanding much, so I'll see how much I can force it. You're not local, are you?
Why do you say that?
We get all the same visitors here, not many of them either. Any new face is guaranteed to be a sucker from out of town. Not that I'm calling you a sucker, really. Oh, I doubt it was a real attack. Probably some really lame misunderstanding. That's how it always turns out.
Night at the Museum was canonically written on LSD by Lennon and Grant.
Didn't see it. I learned what everyone else did this morning. No clue. It's a really quiet area, like almost insanely quiet. Looks like a whole different place now, all in orange. Sounds like the biggest stringing along of the decade.
I mean, Night at the Museum is fine. It's a perfectly fine film. I was going to say something about the villain of the piece.
What does it matter? I know it wasn't me, but with all these people working here, it could have been any one of them. I don't wear boots. See? Look at my toesies. Woo! I know this place was a whack house, but that's a whole new level.
I take it you don't know where it came from.
No, but I wish I did. Yeah, what's the matter? Fuck, who gives two shits? He stares at me when I'm outside. He really likes to stare.
Maybe he's just surveying the grounds.
Yeah, that's a good one. Ah. Dr. Director, sorry, Mr. Director. He's not any kind of doctor, and I've heard that a million times already. It's like they all have this hang up about the guy at the top being certified. I know 2 guys called Fred. Not here, though. It's Laura!
Last name?
Ah, Blanche. But I'm not that keen on holding on to it.
Oh, she's trying to get married to me. She's trying to get married to me, man. That's cool. Needs a ticket. Oh, damn. Oh boy, I'm gonna have to do that every time I go in. I wanted to. There was some stuff I didn't talk to the investigator, gardener about that I wanted to ask him about. Also, if this is boring, I have other games. I didn't have to just play this one. I have other games that I also. Get some more vials. Don't know if I need the lead yet. Oh, I can't wait to find out if I need to get the lead out. It's not the most compelling start I've ever encountered in a mystery video game. Like, it's not like it's like maybe something happened here possibly a while ago. Could have been, you know, which is an interesting way to start your mystery game. Is this the dried blood? Can I bag and tag? No, it's too old and dried up to be of any use. Okay. Alright, let me just... Gate is locked, no sign of a keyhole. There's the cum bush. Huh, can I, help you? Oh, I didn't see that there. Some stinking mole got killed, probably. Let's hope. That's your best guess? Oh, well, them moles are a real menace. Could be a hedgehog, too. Oh, that's no good. I'll have to get it cleaned up. Can I ask what it is? Oh, just garden work. It's, my concern, not yours. Oh, why do you, need to know? It's just routine questions. It's Marl. Is that a surname? Yeah, yeah. Straum, yeah, he's the bloke that runs this place. Was he here last night? Don't know. Could be. Give me... Oh, no. There's lots of people named Fred, sir. Do you know anyone named Fred whom you've seen around the museum or the grounds? No, my pals don't come around here. Can't say I've met her proper. I'm sorry. She says you stare big sexy holes through her body. Okay. Investigation is divided up into case scenes. These are fragments of a bigger whole and take time to make sense of. The context around a case scene can usually indicate where and how more information can be found that can help in solving it. If a scene section is marked in gray, it means you do not yet have sufficient information to fully solve it. A section marked in red indicates that all the necessary information has been collected. The answer slots in a scene section need to be filled with the correct case pieces and inputs in order to be solved. Fully solving a case scene section could take some time and exploration. Individual answers may be clear to you even if you are still missing key information and need to fill the whole section. Okay, so we still only just have... And these are all still listed as gray, so we do not have enough information to solve. So... Alright, I think we're gonna All right, the game saved. I think we're gonna dip on this one now and play something else, because it's a very slow opening. I might poke around at it more on my own time, but that was interesting. Okay, so I did have some other stuff I was looking at. I bought one other game. I'm not sure if I want to spend any more money right now on mystery games. That one was very slow moving. Very slow. What were the other two I was looking at? The other ones I was looking at were Demon Masquerade and Wolf Peak, The Case of Ruth Choi. Both of which, let's do the weird little puzzle game. All right, we're going to play Lingo 2. I didn't play Lingo 1. The Steam page said you don't need to play Lingo 1 to play Lingo 2. This is like word puzzles and also other puzzles. I've never touched these. Player selection. I will play as me, as I am myself. How am I not myself? How am I not myself? Find the letters. Write the words. There's an H up there. Okay, well, I don't... Okay, well, there's a big-ass I in there. There's a big-ass H. And there's an H up there. This is a door into darkness. Maybe the H and the I will be inside. Yeah, this is like antechamber, is what I'm getting like the biggest sense of. That's one H, baby. We got an H. We got an H going. I do have a jump, but it's not a powerful jump. Letter recovery. H. Okay. Let's all remember where letter recovery was, okay? Radio play streaming. Will, do you mean to not be streaming the actual game? Yeah. Yeah. Everybody be cool. Everybody just be cool for a second. Is the sound is going through? Sounds pretty cool, right? Kind of enjoying the sounds. How do I refresh this list? Is everybody being cool? I can't tell if people are being cool. See, that's why we have the Whoopsie Doodle Dog. The Whoopsie Doodle Dog covers all my fuck-ups. Okay. So I'm going to... Alright, so this was the start of the game. You start the game, and it just says, write the words. And if I hit this, it gives me a thing that was blank. I went through the H door. Well, you know, I'm in the room, but it's upside down now, and I could get the H that was in this little table on the ceiling. You're all fucking caught up, and we all need to just remember that letter recovery is here, okay? That's everything that happened. Don't be mean to me. Everyone's being fucking mean to me. All right, we're gonna go through the I door. Now there's a lot of I's in here. And then that just... All right, now we have the I. This game's fucking easy, and it's for babies, and I'm guessing we're gonna want to get up to that thing in a minute. But we could get up to that thing if we could fly. But for now, let's go to this. HI. We did it. See? What are letters? Is this Roblox Antechamber? It doesn't not look like Roblox Antechamber. It's not in Roblox. Thin, we do have the letters that could begin to spell thin or hint, but we don't have all of them, so we're not getting in there yet. So, okay, so now they're being cute. It says I, so we just put I in there, and wouldn't you know it, we've accomplished nothing that I can see. Oh, that's a T now. So if I come back in here after doing the flippy thing, that'll be T right side up. And then, oh! Now we got a T. Now we've got the T. Let's do some complicated jumping puzzles. You doing okay, Letter Recovery? You're doing great. Granny is definitely going to show up now. Yeah, I'm very afraid of Granny. I don't actually know what the Granny thing is, but I assume it's some screamer shit that the kids just adore. These children cannot get enough of screamer shit, and of course that handsome Markiplier. Oh, they love to watch him scream and squirm, the Markiplier, don't they? Ah, this presumably opened when I did the eye. That is a fucking witness puzzle. Can't fool me. I know a fucking witness puzzle when I see it. This is going to... I'm gonna have to do some sort of perspective shit. Yeah, there we go. To make an in... Alright. Alright, now we have Thin and Hint. Granny is a mobile horror game that was very popular. I believe it. We'll have Arby's tomorrow, please. I was thinking about it. Can I tell you, puppy? I was really thinking about having some Arby's tomorrow. I enjoyed the Arby's, and it's a nice respite from eating better food. Good night, puppy. Thanks for asking. Thanks for checking in. All right, let's get a hint. All right, we're blowing through this fucking game. Get out of here, Lingo 2. All right. Oh, there was a loading. Okay, we had a loading zone. And my computer is struggling with it. So that's the eye door from the outside. Alright, I'm gonna go look at the thin door, too. See if that also sends me to, like, a zone. Yeah, I also played fucking Antechamber, man. We all played Antechamber. Antechamber was really good. Let's just go around about 30 times. Yeah, no, okay. Okay, this also takes me to a zone. I realize my hometown still has an Arby's hat sign today. I have both Thanksgiving leftovers and Mexican leftovers and dinner plans tomorrow, so no Arby's for me. Oh, damn. Granny's gonna fuck me up in here. Oh, this just took me back. Okay. That takes me back. Okay. So, if I go 1, 2, and that just takes me back. Okay. If I go... That just... Or are there just multiple... Okay, no, I can still see that door. Okay. Alright, so this is just like a 4x4 square with exits So it's not like a maze. It's not like repeating. It's just a 4x4 room. Well. God, this is so freaking antechamber. Color of the star. But I don't have any letters that spell colors. I can spell tin, though. And I can spell hit. And I would love to get delete, unsolve, delete, delete, unsolve, delete, unsolve. Painting. Unsolve, high. Okay, so if I do, nope, those are all, that's done. I did those. Can I jump on you? No. Neil bought 2 Share Zone shirts. That's cool. For Black Friday, my wife bought some like hair care products. And delete or unsolve. Okay. Can I go through? Can I fly? Painting. And color. There's a bunch of rooms in there that do shit. Well, we're going to go back to that other zone that I didn't go into. Question is, can I reliably get back to... Yeah, it's just a door through the thing. Damn, y'all love capitalism. So cool. Y'all are just like, hell yeah, capitalism. Fuck yeah. I wish I was built like that. I guess, like the people too much. Do you know? I don't. You know I fucking don't. Tin. Okay. These are all marked with symbols. I can't spell N-O. I can't spell I. So if I do that, oh. It wants more letters. It wants 2 letters. That also wants 2 letters. I. Sparkle, sparkle. Tin. Sparkle. Tin. Okay. So that means take the first letter off of it. Okay. Okay, it won't let me interact with some of these, so let me interact with this. Okay. Okay, so it would add a letter to 10. That was take a letter off of 10. Surprisingly found a 1,000-piece Lego set for $12, and I'm pretty stoked about it. What was it? Ninjago? Sorry. Hey, I want to apologize to everybody that I got like really shitty about Lego Ninjago just then. I just think it sucks shit. And a pair of headphones because I lost mine in the university campus. Okay. I with another letter, so I-N. Nope, not I-T. Okay. Alright. Well, and these other ones we can't solve. We don't have enough letters to solve yet. But this is just teaching me some grammar. Some rules grammar. Okay. And red means I don't have the letters to solve it yet, is what I'm getting Jason Bourne. Oh, that means, so the O means type of homonym. Actually, a lot of the, Vin, this is my impression of you.
Actually, a lot of the Ninjago sets are really nice.
Is that what you sounded like? I know that's not what you sound like normally, Vin, but was that what you sounded like when you said that? Because it seemed like it. I feel like people are not as invested in me in solving Lingo 2. But we're gonna, I will power through your indifference, and we will get all of the letters and solve all of the puzzles. So D-O, Y-O-U, K-N-O-W. No one talks about Mixel's lore. What the fuck is Mixel's, Neil? This is not, I want to be clear, actually in Roblox. Hit. Hint. And that's all we have the letters for so far. I got the Mars rover set. Vin says,
William.
I keep accidentally going into loading zones. Okay. Well, that's just a smiley face. There's no fucking letters there whatsoever. Oh boy. This is a big zone. Do you and then C, but spelled like. And then there's that pattern there. Vin, I'm sorry that I made fun of you. You were just saying such a nerdy fucking thing about Lego Ninjago when I just want to talk about Lingo 2, the game I'm playing. Alright, well, we have an orange door, a red door, and a brown door. Alright, can't do any of these letters yet, so try a different door. That's a big ass R. I'm excited to get all these. And don't have the letters for these. So yeah, it's just a place we're gonna get 3 more letters from eventually. It's probably the game I've heard people describe this week as the witness with words. I mean, it certainly seems like that. There's another game they made. They're called Lingo 1. But color. Okay. I'd like to formally issue an apology to Vin for accurately recreating the voice of someone correcting me about whether Lego Ninjago was good. That was really rude of me, and I deserve to be chastised for that. Oh, this is locked. Fuck. It looked so open, but it's very locked. Okay. The real problem is that all the comebacks I immediately thought of were way too mean. Good. That's good. That's that tells me you're too weak to actually hurt me. And that's where I like people who want to hurt me to be. Alright. So some sort of hedged maze. Are the hedges spelling something? If I rise up. Okay. Okay. Mistreat. Adult man streams Roblox, has strong opinions on Lego Ninjago, more at 10. Oh, found a little thing here. Okay, well that was nothing. Yeah, I mean, you can accuse this of looking like Lego Ninjago all you want. I can't stop you from... Sorry, Roblox. They're so similar in my mind. I can't stop that from happening, you know? I don't have any power over any of you. I can't even get out of a fucking hedge maze in a Roblox game. It's not in Roblox, though. So, stop putting in the paper that it's in Roblox. Alright, well, that was unprofitable. See, that was a reasonable amount of mean. I only had stream derailing mean. I mean, derail is stream, Vin. Nobody minds. Nobody cares. Yeah, there's like... This one has a hole in it. This one also... These are shapes of some description, and then... I can jump. Okay. That's an O. That's like a bullseye target. And then there's whatever this is painted on the walls. I wouldn't want John to think he can't take a night off. Yeah, it's rough. Okay, hold on. Can I actually, if I get up here, can I actually read what these say? A, R, N. Oh man, these are not easy to read. Come on. C O N E So there's little mazes there, right? These are actual little mazes. I got stuck in that one. There's an actual little maze here. Okay. So that's the actual little maze there. I'm still in it.
Still in a little maze.
Okay. I also got the strategy guide to Riven, the sequel to Myst, but that wasn't on sale. Yeah, I hold a gun like a guy who plays Riven. P-A-T-H S-O-M S-O, that's an M. Some earns cone. Safety dance. Cone. Path. Some earns. And each of them has a little maze in their corner. Okay, well, if those are words I'm supposed to spell, I don't have the letters to spell them yet. And there doesn't seem to be anything in the mazes, so I'm gonna dip on this little path for a bit, because... too stupid. Some pig. Too stupid. Okay. Just looking for a place to get some more letters, you know? Would love to get some more letters, really. Alright, this is interesting. So that was all the world called Hint. This is all in the Hint zone. Let's go back to Thin, I guess. Find the letters. Write the words. This is T. Ooh, that wasn't there before. I. Thin we can't get to. We don't have Than yet. That's... Finn, are you baiting me? Did you just put a link to a Lego Ninjago set? Am I about to get fucking rickrolled? Careful, this link will take you to the Lego Yeah, no. That is a good warning. Thank you, Twitch. You should always warn people before they get taken to a Lego Ninjago. Yeah, it looks fucking kick-ass, dude. Looks completely fucking kick-ass. No one's... I'm just playing a heel, you know? I'm just the heel man. That looks super kick-ass. I would love to play with that. Abso-fucking-lutely. Anyone would, with a brain or a soul. It's a big fucking ninja Lego city shit. That looks cool as shit. No one's saying, sincerely, that doesn't look cool as shit, because it do. It looks fun as hell. Elig is absolutely right. Everyone understands. But at the same time, if you come in here and talk about Lego Ninjago, I'm still gonna call you dweebus. Nothing I can do about it. Legally, there's nothing I can do about calling you a dweebus for trying to talk up Lego Ninjago in chat. It's not fair, it's not equitable, it's simply true. Alright, so if I do the H switch, letter recovery, how you doing? Still no letters to recover in letter recovery, a real shame. There was this little door in here into the little T door, but that's not useful. Damn, this game's hard, everybody. Lego 2 is not fucking around. Alright. Yeah, so that's how we got the N. Let's go back into the thin door and see if now that I understand some of the rules a little better of how it like constructs words and stuff. Good as hell. Hair toss. Check my nails. Baby, how you doing? Lego Ninjago looks fun as hell. So did I accidentally walk through the path correctly? And now I just have to go back and like, let's go look at the fucking door again. Because I'm not gonna... Okay, so this painting over here presumably shows me a path through the maze. Okay, so forward, to the wall, turn left. I might have just done that by accident. Forward 1, 2, to the wall, turn left. Yep, I did do it by accident before. Okay, tin, thin, hit. I don't have... But the game's also telling me I don't have letters to do this. Like, that's what I'm assuming. Red, delete, unsolve. The red bars, and then I lifted lifted the blue bars. I can touch these if I can see them. Ah, it's... Fuck, is that what it's teaching me? That I can do screens as long as I can see them? Okay. I can't actually see that one. No. And, okay. Well, I mean, several of those are just not pointing in a direction I can see, you know? Unsolve. Delete. Yeah. Delete. Unsolve. I don't have those letters. Oh my god, it's teaching me that if I hit the delete key, it unsolves a thing so I can undo, for instance, locking myself out of there. Okay. Read the words. Okay, so that means opposite meaning. So little flower symbol, flower sun with the thing is opposite meaning. Is that all? That's all these done. Which is... doesn't open that. Oh. Okay, so it only wants me to have some of them done. Yep, there we go. Vowel acquired.
Second vowel acquired. Quad damage.
Okay, we still don't have the stuff to open up over here, but we did get a vowel, everybody. Yep, and now if I do that one. Yes, now I can still... Ooh! Ooh! Okay! Cute motherfucker. Came in the other door, got different letters. Game fucks around, then I find out. This is me finding out after the game fucks around. Don't know what that shoot is. Isn't this nice, everybody? This is like flashbacks to the old days. The old, fucking, Fool and His Money days. Good times. Solving rules, figuring out puzzles. Everybody, please tell me if this is fun. I'm very insecure. Please. I have a weak brain and a soft heart. I miss John too, but he's had to rest. You gotta rest your John like meat. Alright, let's go back to out here now. Okay. Don't have all those letters yet. Does this drop me back into... It feels like this would drop me back into that other zone. No. Do you hear what I hear? A child, I hate this fucking child. This child sucks shit. Who knows? Sorry. just have fun with do you know? Yeah, that's a lot of letters in there. I guess it's just the K is what I would actually get from. Ooh, okay. So it only, again, just do the ones making the smiley face. Maybe. Is this an S? I don't know what to make a U. Can't get in there yet. That's locked. Okay. You're in the know, right? I'm not, is the thing. I'm a big dummy. I got a lot of brain problems, and I'm not very smart. Ooh, okay. Okay. This is suggesting that I can get all of these. Metal. Tin. Alright, so just provide meaning. Strike. Hit. And hint minus a letter would be hint. No, it still has to be a word, doesn't it? Hint? No. Tin. Hit. There we go. Ah, and that gives us the O! Another letter added to our beautiful collection. How about red? Red, are you ready to go? Yeah, red's ready to go. Okay, so clue, aka hint. Narrow, aka thin. Imply, also hint. Thick, opposite of thick is thin. All right, they're still just teaching me the rules. R. And how about you? Nope, can't do two of these. Do not have the letters here for this one, so east. North? So take the meaning and then turn the meaning? South, opposite, also north. And these ones we don't have the letters to do. That is nice that they tell you that you don't have the letters to do it. Still, that's 2 more letters. That's enough for us to get intro spelled. Oh, also, Kurt with an extra letter at the front. Court. Out, the opposite of out is in. I feel a lot better about left-hand ruling this if these spaces weren't deliberately non. Opposite of south is north. Did this open a door? Yes, it did. Off. Opposite is on. Yeah, this is a lot like The Witness if I liked The Witness more, because it was doing word puzzles. I have become badly lost in this maze. Cold, opposite is hot. Achieved by typing that in? If the game told me, it would be cheating. Ah! Question mark. A 3. And a 10. A 10 counter. You can hear my voice has been getting quieter as I get more interested, and I've been making less jokes, and the jokes I have been making have been less funny and more rooted in Ninjago-based cruelty. These are the ways I transform when I become interested in things. My humor becomes more muted and more rooted in attack, i.e. defaulting to my basic. Nature. Slice. Cut. Cut the pie. Wreck. I tried Pacific Drive last night. Gave me a panic attack from the car driving. I need a synonym for wreck. Break. Smash. I mean, hurt? No. Route. No. Help me out here, chat. I tried hurt. Rack. Synonym for rack. With the letters I have here, Neil. Has to be with the letters I have here. Ruin. Thank you, Dirgeballistic. You're my G. Ain't nothing but a gee-whiz thing. Alright, so there's 8 left in this zone to do, I guess. Smooth. Opposite smooth, rough. Seven left in the maze. Can't spell sun yet. Missing an S. I hope they give me the ability to fly. I want to look down on all this shit. Not for information purposes, but just disdain. Smooth and rough we did. We did wreck and ruin. That was a Dirgeballistic. Victory. Okay. Slice or cut we did. Ooh. Opposite in is out. Lowering that door. I have no idea where we are in terms of the actual maze, but we'll just keep looking around. There's still, what, 6 of those left in here somewhere? Follow this purple floor to, I think, just the same. No, here we go. Chase. Synonym for chase with these letters: chase, pursue. Hunt. Poor, rich. Antonyms are often easier than synonyms. Both are easier than navigating a maze where the walls are all the same color. Exactly. Which is difficult. Which is a word I came up with just now that means triply difficult. Ah, well. Decompose, aka rot. Feel? Synonym for feel. 5-letter synonym for feel with these letters that doesn't reuse any letters. Touch. Don't have the letters to spell tower in here. But we know now I can look from above. I can see there's a giant white cube in the center that I have not gotten to. Anything cool over here? Right or right? Yes. Oh, I fell down the tower. Okay. I can write for you, can't I? Can I write anything I can see? No. Okay. That'd be a little too silly. Okay. Well, that's a map of the maze. Is there one? Okay, no, that's one I've done. Looks like a Pokeball. Decompose. Okay. So that over there is, if I go back down through there, there's probably some more in there, and then I want to get to that white cube. Clearly. Okay. And for this one, I just don't have the... No, I don't have the W or the E for tower. Looking at that map immediately, I forgot the entire thing. I'm gonna go for a little while longer just because I'm having a good time. I am liking this a lot more than the Mystery of the Malign, which was neat, but also extraordinarily messy and very slow. I just need to get out of this fucking maze. I really should have memorized the maze when I looked at it from above. Okay, here's the exit to the maze. So there was some stuff over here I think I hadn't necessarily reached. Ooh, can't spell down, don't have the W. Okay. How are other people liking Welcome to Derry? Are they enjoying it? You think the Myst guys wrote some real stinkers before they got to Myst and Riven? I mean, they made a couple like weird Mac games. That are pretty interesting and so that's the white cube. Oh, the white cube just had the G in it. Okay. All right. There's two more, and I know what they both are, and I don't have the letters for them, so I'm gonna dip out of here until I can come back and get those last couple ones spelled. There's the exit. Okay. Can I do some more in here in the Hall of Do You Knows? I can. No, so not. I mean, in universe. I mean, yeah, also canonically, yes, true. Like, we're learning how to write linking books is, I guess, yes, also. Smile, grin. Oh, okay, so that opened this up. And that's a loading zone, which is worrying. Okay. So this says minus. This has I printed up here. I should put those. Yeah, they're good. I mean, they are what they are. Like, they're very, Oh, wait, these zones have the unkempt. Okay. Am I having to store a letter here? Is it? Adding, so shy. So that elsewhere, that O meant homonym. Yeah, the music's good. But this is an O with a scribble over it. There's an I floating up there, obviously. It's only making the noise sometimes, which is weirding me out. Oh! Different letters lit up. Depending on... Yeah. Depending on what letter I put down there, I can get... The game's telling me, yeah, I can't... Ends work for all of these. But is it that I'm losing the letter I need to do them, or that somehow it's taking this letter? Sight becomes 5 letters. I becomes 2 letters. Shy, I mean, shine, but that not 2 letters. Okay, that was a guess. Hi. I. Oh man, is it rhymes with? It's rhymes with. Okay. And this is just, I have to sacrifice a letter. And if I do this, it invalidates ones that I have done. Theft. Okay, I just... And these ones I can't do without an F. So let's head in here and see what we get. Cog, Rhino, Hug Rug. Great. Wonderful. Honor our hint. Okay. And then none of these. All these are gonna need fourth, quiet. Fourth, color, quiet. Honor our hint. Sour. I mean, we can. There's an I floating up there. There's a Y floating up there that I quite like to get. T ain't gonna do it. Oh, I can do, now that I have the U stored, I can just type fourth, north, quiet, no, 4-letter rhyme for quiet, riot. Riot, okay, did that do anything? Yes, it gave us... Well, now we have a V to play with. So that's exciting. Now we still can't do flower, tower, or sour, because I guess I need a U to do that. If I put a V in there... Okay, I can do both of these now. Alright. Okay. Corn. Torn. No? You don't want to take Torn? I can just spell corn. Honor our hint. Flower. Our, yeah. Outdo. Undo. I don't have D. Tower. Our. Tattoo. How many letters? 4 letters. Undo. No, I still don't have to. Unto. No. Why honor our hint? Okay, alright, untrue. So they all have to start with H. Untrue. Tattoo. Mourn. Also mourn. Just Hulu. No, I can't. I don't have an L. Dirigalistic. So there's some word here that. Hog Rhino, Hug Rug. That ends, the 4-letter word that ends in, starts with H, presumably. I don't have the D either. Hutu. No. Hotu. Hitu. Hito. Tattoo. Untrue. Outdo. Okay, it doesn't need to be. It doesn't need to start with. Why was that the fucking hit? Okay, well. Alright, that doesn't open up anything on its side, so let's do it over here. They did want horn instead of corn, so, in. Then. No. Cog, rhino, hug rug. Hinto, like you get the H free. Cog, rhino, hug, rug. Win, thin, chin, thin, grin. Oh, maybe it just has to use just these letters. Honor our... Yeah, it just has to use these letters. Okay. Cog, rhino, hug, rug. In... grin. Bean. Grin. Okay, the game seems convinced. Okay, trough. No. Rough? No, that doesn't really work. Cough. There we go. Oh, no. Alright, so... Off. Right, those are different sounds. I'm done. Like, it won't work for this one, right? No. Okay. Scuff. Scoff it'll work for, though. Okay, so we still have scuff, tough, and bluff. Rough. Alright, that's all of these done. What did that get me? Kinda looks like it got me Jack Shit. Jack Shittington, Jack Skellington's more fecal brother. Is this one where I need to spell, like, maybe I have to do both sides? In which case, without the V, I'm not making rhymes here. Or without the F, rather, I'm not making rhymes there. Because I don't see anything telling me to only have certain ones done. I mean, there's the V floating, or the Y floating, but that's orange. I don't have the letters to spell orange. Okay, well, so much for that. I'm hoping it gives me my V back when I go back to a new area. It doesn't. Oh, I bet I bet I can go to letter recovery to get that back. And here's one of the things that lets me read. Yeah. Earns. Ooh, I can do a new one of those. I'm gonna go back to letter. I want to see if letter recovery has my V for me. And then I should stop in a minute. This shit makes me very happy though. Playing this kind of shit. Like, I love doing games with John. I love doing like action games and stuff. But like, no. Okay, there we go. All right, I made a sound and I got my V back. But just like sitting here and like just dicking around with puzzles makes me so happy. Back to the hint zone. You got anything for me in? Oh. Apparently that... I don't know why I got that, but... so remove the first letter, add a new letter to the... So ink, int. Oh, kid. There we go. Remove the first letter and then add a new first letter. Vin. Jen. No. Are these in some way different? Not that I can see. Oh. Well, I don't know why one of those worked one way and one worked the other. I don't see a difference between the two. For why one... Are they slightly different symbols? Huh. Okay. Add 2 letters on in front? Synonym or antonym? I don't think these symbols are synonym or antonyms. These symbols are about changing letters. This was take a T off of tin. This was take a T off the front of tin and then put a K back. This one was take a T off the front of tin and then put a K. Oh, maybe the fact that these two are touching is somehow connected. This one was take a T. Okay, this just means insert a letter. This just means insert a letter. So, mantonym. Okay, so insert 2 letters. Ink. Does it need to be specific letters? It seems to. No. Because over here, I put word letters in the middle of them. Do you now? No. Add 2 letters to no. There's a smiley thing on top. I don't have the W to spell no. I can't, once I've used a letter, Vin, I can't use it again. Boom, Volney. Alright, well, don't know. Think. Let's see, can we get into where were our last? Yes, we can get our last letter in here. Muse. Think. Act. Opposite of act is also think. Okay, this just opens up. Now, why did that do that instead of giving me the last letter? Why did it just open up another little path? Whereas because these all gave me letters. Oh, okay, that... If I come back from that room, once again, that is gone. So that's only there when I come through. So if I go through twice... There it is. Alright. Why did that work that way? I don't know. Neil suggests I go back and put Jen in over here. Nope. Good try. Can do... Okay. Color. Whatever this shit is, I have not figured out, and I don't have the stuff for. Maybe it's a dry game. Yeah, no booze. Synonym. Born. So that just opened this, and now I can drop. Yep. Into here. Yeah. Unfortunately, I still can't do either of those, so... But wasn't that fun? Wasn't it fun just to see how these things can play out? Alright, let's pop into here, and then this is the last thing we'll mess around with before I call it a night. Let's go through the rot door. Okay, if I go through the inn door, that takes me someplace else. Go through the rot door, nothing. Go through the inn door, where... Okay, that's locked. Alright, and I think that's where we're gonna call it. I will decide tomorrow whether we're playing more of this or more Jeopardy. Feel free to let me know what you would prefer on Blue Sky. Otherwise, you will be at my whims. My terrible, terrible whims. Good night, y'all. Thanks for hanging out with me. I was hoping the well would deposit you in the sky. That would be good. Is this... Oh, it's just the control. Ooh, redacted control. Love it. All right. Night, y'all. Whoopsie doodle. Game done quest.